Kevin? Yeah. So I'm going to combine the negative 2x to the fourth and the negative 3x to the fourth. That's going to be negative 5x to the fourth. And then there's only one third degree term. There's only one squared term. And then I get the minus 8. 487. Oh, I know why, because I have it on Monday instead of Tuesday. That's why you guys are confused. Okay. Yeah, did you do Friday's work, Ruby? Okay. So f plus g of x is this. So now I'm going to do f minus g of x. Okay, so for subtraction, we're going to have to distribute negative 1. To the second function, then combine like terms. In the directions, it says we have to do both adding and subtracting. So for subtracting, I'll show you how I would write it out. It would be 3x to the third minus 2x to the fourth. Subtracting is just a little more difficult. I'm going to put parentheses in. Here's the minus sign. And then the g function, 2x squared minus 3x to the fourth minus 8. So with the adding, I didn't even need parentheses. It was real simple, combine like terms. With subtracting, I have to be a little bit more careful because I'm going to distribute negative 1 to that whole second function, and then combine like terms. Any questions so far? Okay, so where are my like terms now? My negative 2x to the fourth is same, but the 3x is positive here. There's the difference between f and g. Any question? Alright, that's just 2 out of 4 parts. You now have to evaluate these results for the given x. On this one, they're giving us x is negative 3. So, now I'm going to use this first box where I added them, and I'm going to put a negative 3 in. So it's going to be f plus g of negative 3. And then I'll also do it here, f minus g of negative 3. The mistake is students just jump right into plugging in negative 3 and they never do this first part and they only get half credit. The first part's honestly more important than the second part. Here we go. I'm going to use a calculator. I did this by hand last class and I was like, man, these numbers are really big. Negative 5 times negative 3 to the fourth plus 3 times negative 3 to the third plus 2 times negative 3 squared minus 8. Maybe I'll try it then. So I'm ignoring this bit. I'm going ahead. Negative 5 times 3. You still have to show anywhere. Once you show it plugged in, you put it right in the calculator. You have to show the negative 3 plugged in. You've already shown all the work of combining like terms. You don't have to do what I'm doing right now. Is it supposed to be a big number? It's a big number. Yeah, that's right. You got it. But I don't know what I'm doing now. Because I think it's negative 45 minus 81. Yeah, keep doing it wrong. Negative 5 times 81 is negative 45. And the answer is negative 476. So f plus g of negative 3. And you can put that green bit on your calculator and figure it over out. Question? Alright, the next one is smaller numbers. No, I'm still here at the same time.
How is that other?
It's 4 problems for 1 question. Anybody need negative 10 out yet? All 4 boxes in the first line of work for each of them is required for the question. The good news is the second half of the problems are shorter. The second half is shorter than this one. I'm jumping to 8 next. Are we ready? Are we ready for 8? Anybody want to take turn number 1?
Oh yeah, I do.
Miss, which ones did you say to skip?
10 and 12. Alright, number 8. I got it. Okay, this might look pretty pro, but it's not. So this time we're doing f times g, and I wish that they right here, instead of just slamming f and g right next to each other, I wish they put the dot in the middle. because that one means we're multiplying f times g. And then we're just going to set up a little fraction, f over g, and evaluate. So it's the same thing, but it's multiplication and division. And if you notice, these ones are actually a little bit shorter than the ones above. Okay, I'm going to do 8 right now. Hopefully you're in a separate piece of paper. Okay, first I'm going to do f times g of x. So I'll do x to the 4th times x plus 2. And I want to put a little tip here. When multiplying or distributing, that's when you add exponents. So x to the 4th times x to the 4th times 2. So that's just x to the 5th plus 2x to the 4th. See what I mean? It's kind of shorter. I actually find the second half easier than the first half. Just distribution. And now I'll do the fraction, f over g, and that's just x to the 4th over x plus 2, done. If I could reduce it, I would, but this doesn't reduce, I just stop. Easier. Now there is something weird that happens with the fraction that I can't ignore. I have to state an excluded value. So as soon as you put an x in a denominator, there's this opening for undefined fractions. So we're required in math to say what x cannot be. -2 plus 2 equals 0, and that would make an undefined fraction. So you have to state that. We don't want a 0 down there.
So much. It doesn't make me want to go to school.
Just like that, yeah. And there's a lot of this is just conditioning, I think. Most people don't want to go to work every day. Yeah. Well, we do it.
For sure.
Just conditioning you to get used to like 8 hours a day going to do something you really don't want to.
I really don't want to do this.
Yeah, you're hoping you like your job a little more than that. I hope you do too. Yeah, it's an important job. You're great at that.
I think I want to be a stand-up.
Cool. Last degree. All right, now f times g times 2. So now I'm going to take what I just did and I put a 2 in for x. Put a there and there. 2 to the 5th times 2, 2 to the 4th. As long as you show this work, you can go ahead and put that in a calculator to get your answer out. And I'll do that again. I'm going to do f over g of 2. Because that's what it says in the directions. So that's 2 to the 4th over 2 plus 2. As long as you show this work, you can put that into a calculator to get your answer out. That's 16 over 4, which is 4. And now this problem is done.
That's a lot of work.
That's
Man.
what I do.
Please.
Can I try
Please.
now?
I got lost.
I hope it's essay I have to do today ever again.
Oh no, for your essays right now?
Me too.
Let's do 5,
Hey,
7, 9.
that's all we're doing.
Yeah, you can just shorten it to 5, 7. As long as you did 6 and 8 with me, on your own, do 5, 7, and 9.
Oh my god. Thank you, Miss Ball, because we have a lot of other work to do, right? Like 5 essays and oh my god.